Wichita State University College of Education 116th Spring Commencement Ceremony is now open. Please remain standing for the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free? Land of the free, and the home of the brave.
You may be seated. Thank you to our quartet, Troy Fisher, Caleb Faust, Jake Seacrest, and Matthew Weber, for performing the national anthem. Good morning. It is my honor and pleasure to welcome you to this May 2014 commencement ceremony. I'm Shirley Lefevre Davis, the Interim Dean for the College of Education at Wichita State University. We conduct these ceremonies not only to confer degrees upon our graduates, but also to allow college faculty, staff, and administrators to join with graduates and their families in celebrating this memorable occasion. The Grand Marshal for the ceremony, who led our processional, is Dr. Daniel Bergman, Associate Professor for Curriculum and Instruction. As recipient of the 2014 College of Education's Teaching Award, Dr. Bergman represents our college faculty. Joining me on the platform this morning is Dr. Wade Robinson, Vice President for Campus Life and University Relations, and Dr. John Tomlin, Interim Vice President for Research and Technology Transfer. Special guests joining us today include First Lady Deborah Bardot, wife of President John Bardot, Patty Vizzini, wife of Vice President for Academic Affairs Tony Vizzini, and special friends of the College of Education, including retired faculty, alumni, and advisory council members. Would all of you please stand? The special guests. The WSU College of Education includes 4 academic departments that offer programs in teacher education, counseling, educational administration, educational and school psychology, exercise science, athletic training, and sport management. The central theme that unifies the college is its focus on preparing graduates for careers addressing human development across the lifespan, from birth to the health and fitness of aging adults. Every student in the college, from those working towards a bachelor's degree to those who are doctoral candidates, all have opportunities for applied learning. Students can complete field experiences and internships in public schools, sports businesses, and in many health and recreational facilities across the United States. Our students also gain valuable experiences through the various centers and labs housed in the college. Those include the Center for Physical Activity and Aging, the Play Therapy Center, the Kansas Mentor and Induction Center, the Center for Research and Evaluation Studies, the Human Performance Lab, and the Partnership for the Advancement of Sport Management. While we are here today primarily to honor the accomplishments of those graduating, it is appropriate to pause for a moment to acknowledge the teaching, research, and service of our outstanding college faculty, as well as the many supporting roles of our staff. They guide and facilitate the learning of our graduates and ensure that all students achieve their potential. Would all College of Education faculty and staff please stand to be recognized? Thank you. At this time, I would like to present the annual College of Education Faculty and Staff Awards. These awards are particularly special because they are peer-nominated. As anyone can tell you, when a colleague puts forth your name for an award, it has special significance. I would like to ask our college Grand Marshal, Dr. Danny Bergman, to please come forward. Dr. Bergman received the 2014 College of Education's Excellence in Teaching Award. Dr. Bergman is an associate professor for the Department of Curriculum and Instruction. Would the other 2014 College of Education's award recipients please come to the stage? The 2014 College of Education's Outstanding Technology Award recipient and graduate banner bearer is Dr. Kate Bone-Gettler. Dr. Bone-Gettler is an associate professor in the Department of Counseling, Educational Leadership, Educational and School Psychology. The 2014 College of Education's Outstanding Research Award recipient and undergraduate banner bearer is Dr. Won-Young Kim. Dr. Kim is an assistant professor in the Department of Sport Management. The College of Education's Outstanding Service Award recipient is Mr. Rick Pappas. Rick is an instructor in the Department of Human Performance Studies. The College of Education's Outstanding Staff Award recipient is Ms. Johnny Buchanan Spashik. Johnny is the College of Education Scholarship Coordinator and Office Manager for the Department of Sport Management. Please join me in congratulating these 2014 College of Education Award recipients. Graduates, you are all here today to mark the end of one journey, that of students here at Wichita State University. While you may no longer be on campus every day, you will always be part of the Shocker family. It is my pleasure to introduce Debbie Kennedy, President and CEO of the Wichita State University Alumni Association, who is here to welcome you into that community.
Thank you. It is an honor to speak on behalf of the WSU Alumni Association to the graduating class of 2014 and offer congratulations and welcome to the alumni family. I firmly believe that the best method to measure a university is through the success of its graduates. Our alumni are a significant pillar of support to our university. The thousands of great people who have graduated before you are responsible for making Wichita State what she is today, and you will make the difference in what she will become in the future. As you go out to influence the world and perhaps be challenged to change it, go with confidence, knowing that you have been well prepared. Graduates, take a moment to look around you at your fellow colleagues and friends. Think back over the times and the experience you have shared with them. I ask that you use the Alumni Association as the portal through which you stay connected to them and to your university home. The Alumni Association is celebrating your commencement by giving you a 1-year free membership to the association. You will receive some information in the next few weeks and to tell you how to accept that gift. As you begin your new journey, share your love for Wichita State with those around you. Please stay in touch and do come home often. Congratulations again to each of you on this very special day. I cannot wait to learn what you accomplished with the gifts that you have received here. Congratulations.
Thank you, Debbie. It is now my pleasure to introduce Dr. Tony Vizzini, Vice President of Academic Affairs, who will introduce our representative from the Kansas Board of Regents.
Well, good morning. It is indeed my great honor to introduce Regent Shane Bangerter. D. Shane Bangerter of Dodge City was appointed to the Kansas Board of Regents by Governor Sam Brownback in 2013. He is a founding partner of Rabin Bangerter, Rabin, PA, a legal practice that has an emphasis on workers' compensation cases. Bangerter grew up in Leoti, Kansas, working endless hours of farm and ranch labor between school activities and university attendance. He has served as a member of the Board of Trustees for Dodge City Community College, is a member of the Board of Governors for the University of Kansas School of Law, and served on the boards of the Dodge City Housing Authority, Dodge City Roundup Rodeo, the Alley Teen Center, and Dodge City Raceway Park. The American Trial Lawyers Association has honored him as a top 100 trial lawyer in Kansas, and he was named 2013 Lawyer of the Year in the 19th edition of Best Lawyers in America. Bangerter received his bachelor's degree in 1987 from Oral Roberts University and a law degree in 1990 from the University of Kansas School of Law. He and his wife, Kirsten, have 2 children. Please. Regent.
Thank you, Tony.
Welcome.
Well, good morning, Shocker Nation. It's an honor to represent the Kansas Board of Regents here this morning in the Roundhouse. And it's also an honor to speak to a group of folks who are going from educated to educator. As I've been married to a high school teacher for the last 28 years, she and I were married just while I was actually in college, and I've seen her in her mission, in her passion, in her calling, as she's gone from educated to educator. And this venture that you're about to embark on is going to be exciting, rewarding, and you're going to shape the lives of many, many young men and women that will then be the future leaders of our country. So it is quite an honor to be in this profession, to be called an educator, and to really impact the lives of the students that you're about to be a part of. As a member of the Board of Regents, I want to thank President Bardo and his excellent leadership staff, also to the faculty of the School of Education. As I meet the faculty throughout the Regent system, I am just amazed at the intelligence, the dedication, the passion, and the time that you all dedicate to serving the universities and our students and passing that block of knowledge on to the next generation, to the next class, and it honors our state in our nation. So thank you very much. Also to the staff, without them, it takes a full team to make this happen and to make this day possible to this finished goal of producing awesome, excellent graduates. So from the bottom of my heart, may God bless you, your families, and your future endeavors. And thank you for having me here today.
Thank you, Regent Bangerter, for your message to our graduates, faculty, and staff. I would now like to introduce our commencement speaker, Mr. Chase Curtis. Chase graduated from Wichita State in May 2008 with a Master's of Education degree in Exercise Science, receiving honors in Academics and Leadership in Human Performance Studies. He is the founder and Chief Executive Officer of Sway Medical, an innovative technology company that has reinvented the way outcomes-based patient care is measured. As an entrepreneur and clinical exercise physiologist, he conceptualized the Sway Balance System, which is a mobile software application that revolutionizes the way athletes and patients are monitored for signs of concussion. Sway's technology is one of the first to ever receive FDA clearance for a mobile-based medical technology and for a diagnostic software application using only existing components of a mobile device. Chase has been recognized in the Wall Street Journal, Moby Health News, The Gray Sheet, and many other mainstream and medically focused publications. He has nationally and internationally published research in the fields of biomechanics, neuropsychology, and physiology. Chase is a native of Santa Cruz, California, and currently lives in Tulsa, Oklahoma, with his wife, Rachel, and 2 daughters. Please join me in welcoming Chase.
Well, what an amazing day to be here with all of you celebrating such a great achievement. Getting a college degree is no small accomplishment. And while you reflect on what it's taken to get here, I think it's also important to remember that this is just the starting line. As you graduate, you begin to ask the question, what am I going to do with my life? Welcome to the real world. It's not often this question gets answered so easily, and what I've found through my journey is it's less about finding what you're going to do and more about finding and defining who you are and what you love. I'll give you just 3 pieces of advice that I've learned from my journey. Don't worry about where you're headed in life. Follow your interests, do what you love with enthusiasm, and what you're meant to do will find you. I can't emphasize this enough. Life is built on experiences, so collect them with a recklessness. Learn more about pottery, golf, history, it doesn't matter. Follow your passions, and your passions will shine through. Find a way to build your brand around your passions. It's who you are. Don't fight it. Embrace it, and find ways to make the ends meet. Take every second you have on this earth to learn more, become an expert in your passions. There will be challenges, but I promise you, you'll never regret it. Just 2 years after leaving Wichita State, I found myself at a crossroads. The company I had gone to work for was falling apart, and I didn't see a clear path forward. I interviewed for positions at a large health insurance company, and I didn't get the job. It was a defining moment in my journey. Instead, I started 2 companies myself. One was based on the tactical knowledge that I'd learned at Wichita State, and the other was about healthcare and technology. In reality, the first paid the bills, and the second was an exploration of things that I had passion and interest in. And the health insurance company, they just asked me last month if I'd come speak at one of their regional events as an expert on the future of healthcare. So, when perseverance meets passion, you've found your calling. You never know how the decisions you make will turn out, but follow your interests and your intuitions, and you will make a reality that is uniquely your own. Here's an important one. Resumes are dead. Building a personal brand is the single best thing you can do to stand out professionally. A personal brand says it's not just a job for me, it's who I am and what I love. With today's technology, it's easy to create your brand. Leaving Wichita State, I had an interest in everything from technology to exercise science to business, and I found myself asking that familiar question, what am I going to do with my life? And I'm still sure I haven't figured that one out yet. But what I do know is I have found a passion in healthcare, for technology, and I found a way to bring those interests together into a career that's centered on my passions. And today I build mobile apps for healthcare with little experience in actually coding software, but a huge passion for the difference that software can make in our healthcare system, one that badly needs our help. And I don't have all the answers, but what I do know is that I created my passions at a wonderful place called Wichita State, getting my master's degree in the College of Education. And I followed my passions and built a personal brand, and so far it's worked out for me. It hasn't been perfect. I've learned more about what not to do than what to do, but that's all a part of the journey. And without experiences, you really have no context. You have no failures to learn from. That's why experiences are so important. So gather those experiences to help you define your brand. Stop listening to all the advice, because without context, none of it really makes much sense anyways. Go blaze your own path that interests you. Lastly, it's important to remember that we don't live in silos, and you can't do it alone. Love often, love all. Take a step back and spend the time loving those that choose to be in your life. Don't judge those that that aren't in your life, or even those that don't spend the time to get to know you. This was a tough lesson to be learned for me. I spent my early 20s dedicated to defining who I am professionally and lost a lot of the direction about what's most important in life. I spent every late night working, every free second devising the newest plan and sweating the hurdle that was in front of me. I didn't find a balance. I didn't love often enough. But what you'll find in life is that there are always going to be challenges, and you'll screw up far more often than you'll be successful, because there's no curriculum track in life, nothing to tell you how to be you. Take the time to love those who invest so much time in you, because you'll never make it without them. There are infinite roads in every direction with brick walls and sand pits, and today is an obvious fork in that road. You can sit back and continue to step on the stones that have been laid in front of you, or you can dare to build a new path, to take on the brick walls and challenge the sand pits. It won't be easy, and there will definitely be challenges, and at times you will question where you're going, or even if you're going in the right direction at all. But no matter the risk of getting lost, the opportunity to transform your life is one that shouldn't be taken lightly, and it shouldn't be wasted on taking the easy way out. You didn't go to college so you could spend your life doing something you hate. You went to college because of the amazing people here today that were wanting better for you, sacrificing so much to help you achieve what we are here today to celebrate. You've made it through the preparation, but tomorrow is a chance to make a difference. It's not as daunting as it seems. It's actually quite simple. Follow your passion, recklessly collect experiences to define your brand, and love often, love all. Go Shocks.
Chase, thank you for your sound advice and inspirational comments. We are so proud to call you an alum. Of the 232 graduates receiving undergraduate degrees this spring and summer, approximately 54% are qualified for honors. These students are wearing gold cords to signify this great academic achievement. Would students graduating cum laude, magna cum laude, and summa cum laude please stand to be recognized? Thank you. You may be seated. We now proceed to the conferral of degrees and graduate recognitions. Dr. Abu Masad, Interim Dean of the Graduate School, will present candidates for graduate degrees, and I will present candidates for undergraduate degrees to President Bardo. After the degrees have been conferred, graduates will be called to the stage for individual recognition. As graduates cross the stage, they will be awarded with a scroll and a Wichita State University Challenge coin from their college. Graduates, you have earned the right to carry the coin of your university. Do so as a constant reminder of your belonging to your alma mater, along with the other alumni, faculty, and staff. President Bardo, please come forward, and Dr. Massoud, please present the candidates.
Will the candidates for the Doctor of Education Leadership degree please stand? Mr. President, as Dean of the Graduate School, I present these candidates who have completed the requirements prescribed for their respective doctoral degree. They have been recommended by the faculty and are presented for conferral of this degree.
Thank you. Upon recommendation of the faculty, and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Kansas Board of Regents, I confer the Doctor of Education degree upon these candidates, including all rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereto appertaining. Welcome to the Guild of Scholars.
Please be seated. Will the candidates for Master of Education, the Master of Arts, and the Master of Arts in Teaching degrees please stand? Mr. President, these candidates have completed requirements prescribed for the master's degree. They have been recommended by the faculty and are presented for the conferral of the degree.
Thank you. Upon recommendation of the faculty, and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Kansas Board of Regents, I confer the Master of Education and Master of Arts degrees upon these candidates, including all rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereto appertaining.
Will the candidates for the bachelor's degrees from the various departments please stand? Mr. President, these candidates have completed the requirements prescribed for the bachelor's degree.
Thank you, Dean Lefevre Davis. Upon recommendation of the faculty, and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Kansas Board of Regents, I confer the bachelor's degree upon these candidates, including all rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereto appertaining.
Please be seated. We will now proceed to individually recognize graduates as they come to the stage. Will the College of Education's graduate banner bearer and marshals please take your positions? Will the graduates for the Doctor of Education degree from the Department of Counseling, Educational Leadership, Educational and School Psychology please come forward with your advisor to be hooded. Dr. Janice Ewing, Chair of the Department of Curriculum and Instruction, will introduce these graduates and their advisor will hood them.
Penny Joyce Hargrove. Dawn Marie Johnson. Michael D. Argabright. Mark A. Whitener. Yolando Kathleen Johnson. Bradley Mark Pepper. Andrea M. Williams. This completes the recognition of the doctoral candidates from Counseling, Educational Leadership, Education, and School Psychology. You may be seated.
Will graduates for the master's degrees come forward by department to be recognized? Graduates will be introduced by their respective department chair. Dr. Jean Patterson will introduce the graduates for the Master of Education degrees from the Department of Counseling, Educational Leadership, Educational, and School Psychology. Graduates from these programs, please come forward.
Thomas J. Angelo. Abdel Nasser Hosni Hussein. Michael L. Meyer. Daryl San Romani. Nathan Joseph Biggs. Sonia Bernice Tice. Christy Lynn Thackeray. Megan L. Pareita. Julia Ann Fromm. Jill Davis Heisler. Stephanie Diane Rogers. This completes the recognition of the master's degree candidates from Counseling, Educational Leadership, Educational, and School Psychology.
Dr. Michael Rogers, Chair of Department of Human and Performance Studies, will introduce graduates for the Master of Education degrees from the Department of Human Performance Studies. Graduates from this program, please come forward.
Caitlin Marie Patterson. Jennifer Lee Venskoik. Priyanka Pandya. Michaela Nicole Bunyan. Noah Collins. David Gary Liza. Andrew Matthew Kane. Matthew L. Tucker. Lydia Marie Schneider. Ryan Matthew Laughlin. This completes the recognition of the master's degree graduates from the Department of Human Performance Studies, and you may be seated.
Dr. Mark Vermillion, Interim Chair of the Department of Sport Management, will introduce the graduates for the Master of Education degrees from the Department of Sport Management. Graduates from this program, please come forward.
Mackenzie Marie Sinelli. Mackenzie L. Dick. Kelly Lynn Hammond. Drew Michael Hayden. Garrett Lee Whitmire. Jaleesa Linnell Marie Bonsall. Sarah Gail Willie. This completes the recognition of the master's degree graduates from the Department of Sport Management.
Dr. Janice Ewing, Chair of the Department of Curriculum and Instruction, will introduce the graduates for the master's degrees from the Department of Curriculum and Instruction. Graduates from these programs, please come forward.
Derek Benton Goon. Brenda K. Bentner. Sarah Diane Clarity. Carrie Ann Robison. Vanessa Renee Jabara. Jonathan Andrew Foote. Jacqueline Marie Rico. Michelle Gwen Jeffries. Vanda Lee Baker. Christy Marie Price. Jennifer Louise Morris. Stephanie A. Van Gilder. Kayla Michelle Kinder. Jonathan Wayne Scott. Carissa Lynn Schaaf. Catherine Nicole Thackeray. Thomas Ralph Zabecki. Connie M. Miller. Shauna Leslie Black. Meryl Sheridan Schaffner II. Felicity Moyora Nairangi. Florence Joanne Obat. Donna H. Mashat. This completes the recognition of the master's degree graduates from the Department of Curriculum and Instruction.
Graduates for the bachelor's degrees will now come to the platform by department to be individually recognized. Will the College of Education's undergraduate banner bearer please take your position? Will the graduates for the bachelor's degree from the Department of Human Performance Studies please come forward to be introduced by your chair, Dr. Michael Rogers.
Derek Allen Swope. Louis J. Cowling. Gretchen Diane Hunter-Cook. Elvia Barraza Martinez. Trista Marie Jenner. Allison Ann Townsley. Haley Patricia Temple. Kelsey Marie Vossen. Shazi T. Jaffrey. Julie Ann McMullen. Claire Ellen Cox. Tirza Vernetta Lobato. Brittany Jasmine Kitchen. Brittany Jordan Vrana. Devin Wade Heibarger. Nathan Alexander Kraus. Melissa Denise Weber. Timothy Patrick Dowdy. Tony Q. Bowie. Jacob Michael Elpers. Laney M. Martin. Heather Leanne Blankenship. Avery Nicole Spresser. Andrew James Sykes. Megan Elizabeth Landwehr. Melissa Marie Montague Heinett. Catherine Brianne Cedarberg. Riley Dawn Babbage. Brooke Marie Boyd. Tierra Marie Deffenbaugh. Lindsay Ann Paulson. Janelle Ray Tinto. Kelly Shea Rivera. Brooke Ashley Hansen. Kendra Halacey. Mandy K. Spencer. Spencer Allen Shirk. Jeremy L. Luthi. Christina Marie Rotuno. Michael Harlan Edwards. Andrew Jeffrey Clark. Daniel Luis Flores. Andrew Gaylor. Ted Paul Tafoya. Patience Carter. Emily Ruth Russell. Gabriella Bendosoli Valoran. Congratulations, graduates.
Will the graduates for the bachelor's degree from the Department of Sport Management please come forward to be introduced by your interim chair, Dr. Mark Vermillion.
Nicholas Stephen Powers. Alexander Philip Learned. Brendan Cole Olson. Curtis James Roebuck. Brett Michael Vera. Christopher Ryan Garcia. Joshua Ray Hook. Monsi Velasco Fernandez. Shar A. Cox. Chad G. Gibney. Shante DeAngela Lewis. Daniel Ryan Markowitz. Jonathan Tyler Harrison. Congratulations.
Congratulations, graduates. Will the graduates for the bachelor's degree from the Department of Curriculum and Instruction please come forward to be introduced by your chair, Dr. Janice Ewing.
Lexi Lynn Baldwin. Kayla N. Richmond. Alyssa Ann Needham. Ashley Rose Young. Angelica Ann Tesh. Carrie Lynn Pierce. Isaac Dennis. Fawad Ahmad. Kelly R. Gorman. Melissa Marie Vogus. Dante Yvonne Camacho. Sylvia Gloria Smith. Jeremy Edward Fisher. Jeremy Orlando Tate. Justin Keith Tate. Tyson Tyler Scroggin. Kayla Marie Masasi. Jacob David White. Jared McNeil Regier. Mary LaVon Elizabeth Roseberry. Michael Ray Thompson. Christina Michelle Jones. Precious Unique Collins. Emily Lynn Tanner. Amanda Nicole Hayes. Andrew Kemp Martin. Alexis Aaron Ijams. Jacob Bradley Timish. Kayla Marie Schmidt. Lauren Christine Elizabeth Curley. Megan Elaine Ortiz. Vaughn Nikaska Crandall. Maylee Brooke Koner. Diana Yvonne Autry. Elizabeth Joy Burson. Emily Erin Ripperger. Tate Elizabeth Crawshaw. Lee Sue McPherson. Melissa Ann Cloud. Lindsay Rose Cleary. Laura Christine Burke. Chris Mark Fisher. Travis Patrick Houlihan. Andrea K. Woodward. Ashley Elizabeth Munson. Thomas Jordan Durstein. Ashley Nicole Roberts. Kathy Renee Peters. Susanna Jo Algram. Tiffany Ashley Vincent. Tyler Gerald Slattery. Jason Henry Allen. Michael Philip Lear. Benjamin Christopher Donnells. Tiara Nicole Fields. Ashley Nicole Fries. Chelsea Brianne Weldon. Kelsey Rebecca Rathburn. Caitlin Ann Salazar. Jill Marie Weiss. Tracy Ann Odell. Angelina Teresa Stevens. Molly Christine Rado. Kelsey Lynn Patterson. Hannah Ruth Aiken. Chelsea Elizabeth Feakin. Joseph M. West. Jason. Adam David Hirschberger Cameron. Ross Armstead. Jonathan Edwards Belson. Andrea Suzanne Belson. Bryn L. Loop. Jerusha Lynn Willenborg. Tyler Robert Weldon Grant. Kristen Lee Bronke. Bethany Elise Cranston. Erica Christine Horton. Priyanka K. Bhakta. Dana Ann Patterson. Monica de Jesus Ratana. Ruby Elizama Aranda. Denise Renee Laffoon. Whitney Lee Losi. Renee Lynn Elliott. Dwanchandani Jessie Liu. Jessica D. Wells. Whitney Ann Riley. Rachel Lynn Davis. Kyle Brendan Ray. Barbara Ann Thatch. Michelle Elaine Below. Alexandria Nicole Sells. Melissa Lynn Evans. Georgiana Alexandra O'Brien. Karen Nancy Wasserstrom. Andrea K. Roche. Sharon Louise Moose. Danielle Hope Robinson. Courtney Dawn Humphrey. Elizabeth Ann Tackett. Sarah Renee Miller. Jennifer Kate Feigl. Renee Elaine Lateria. Taylor Lynn Clark. Madison E. Starnes. Aileen Brooke Archipoli. Suzanne Lee Carpenter. Van Cambui. Taylor Nicole Norris. Celia Faith Porter. Courtney May Landrian. Congratulations, graduates.
This concludes the conferring of the degrees. Congratulations, graduates. You may now turn your tassels to the left. After the ceremony, family and friends are invited to a reception in the courtyard of Corbin Education Center. The building is an original Frank Lloyd Wright design and will be open for you to visit and to take photographs if you would like. Before we conclude the ceremony, we have one more important group of individuals to recognize. Many of you would not be here today if not for the support, encouragement, and inspiration from others. I would ask for you to call to mind those individuals now, whether they are present today or not, and consider the many ways they have influenced you and helped you achieve this goal. Think about the impact they have had on your development and make a conscious decision for you now to be the encouragement, support, or inspiration for someone else who will follow you. This is your chance to pay it forward. For the individuals, family, and friends in today's audience who have played this important role in the lives of our graduates, who have given the encouragement and provided the support needed to accomplish this seminal, life-changing goal of a university degree, would you please stand now and accept our applause and appreciation for your contributions? Would everyone please stand as our quartet, Troy, Caleb, Jake, and Matthew, sing a special arrangement of the WSU alma mater. Banner bearers, please take your positions.
Our alma mater, Wichita, stands proudly on the hill. Sons and daughters bow to thee, our hearts with praise we fill. Then hail our alma mater, hail thee grand and true. Long wave the yellow and the black, oh Wichita.
The 116th Spring Commencement Ceremony is now concluded. Audience and graduates, please remain standing for the recessional.
Thank you.